Hello everyone, and welcome to The Gamer Down. I'm your host, darkhosis, and today we're looking at a game called Wittard Nemesis of Ragnarok. After a very lengthy cutscene, I've now been dropped off in front of this very spooky hotel. I've already looked around earlier, and the first thing I can say about this game is that the puzzles are very, very difficult. So expect a lot of time looking around. Now I'm going to make it look easy here because I've already did the puzzles. So as we look around here, you'll see that this game has a lot of nice texture work. And one of the best things about this game is the sound. As you can hear, when you walk around or something spooky is about to happen, then this really weird sound starts to play, which is really spooky. Anyway, back to the game itself. Wittard has started some sort of cult in this hotel, and they have cut themselves off from society. And as a reporter, you've been sent here to investigate. Now, there is really not any other specific path to this game. You have to follow the one path, even though it has been said that this game offered multiple paths and multiple puzzles that you could do at your own time. And anyway, the way this game is if you want to advance, you must do the right puzzle. So here we are going to the first puzzle here, and after looking around for literally a couple of hours, this is like the only clue in the whole this whole area right here. And what you do is you look in the trash can here, and you pick up the little piece of paper. And if you notice right there at the bottom, the numbers right there, and if you saw walking in the little pedestals, each one has a number on it. So what we must do is go and press each number in sequence. And these are the parts of adventure games that kind of get under my skin here, is that you have to go back and forth when nobody enjoys that. And also, you know, the clue was so obscure that I spent 2 hours looking for that one clue, and eventually had to resort to going to the message boards. Anyway, I mean, what can you expect from a point-and-click adventure game? They are known for that. So here we are, going pedestal to pedestal, and we've got a few more left here. Despite many innovations in point-and-click adventure games over the years, I've played quite a few of them, and this game is reminiscent of something from the 90s, honestly. There's really no innovations to be seen, and it seems to be kind of a throwback with that cinematic at the beginning with real-life actors. And there is only one control. Your left mouse button. There's no inventory, no journal. You're basically left on your own. And let me let you enjoy this voice acting as we approach the last pedestal for this puzzle.
Hi, it's me again. I hope you managed to find a way in. I would like to mention one word of warning, however. Malcolm was telling me that apparently the police are looking to hear from anybody who can give them information regarding the disappearances of some local townspeople, last seen near the Utopia. Men, women and children, so it seems. I am not suggesting there really is a connection between these missing people and the Utopia, but such coincidences make great stories for magazines. While you are there, please keep an eye out for anything that has relevance to this story. Anything at all that we can include in the magazine. Bring it back with you, or catch it on camera if it is not easily transportable. We need all the material we can get. And another thing is that... What? What was that noise? There's some sort of interference on the line. You're breaking up. Hello? Hello? I can't hear...
That doesn't sound good, does it? And cue the spooky, spooky music. After this, the next thing you're supposed to do is click on the pedestal that has no numbers on it. If you had started this game, you would have looked around for a couple of hours, obviously, and these it looks very easy when I'm doing it right now, but when you're just left in this game on your own, it's not that easy. And this next puzzle coming up is just really, really out there. The people on the message boards, they said that they had just basically solved it by trial and error. And thanks to them, I'm able to get to the next part of this game. And there we are, at the unmarked pedestal. And you see, you have a little circuit board show up here. And this is your next puzzle here. And the sequence is 2, 4, 2, 1, 4. So just click on the little bars there. The second one down, then the fourth one down, then back to the second, and so on. And getting back to the voice acting in this game, it's quite obvious that these actors were just handed a script and told to go to the studio, and then they read it dry, because it's so monotone without feeling. You know, the acting is just very dry. I mean, it's not bad voices, but the lack of emotion really takes you from the story. And here, this was blocked off, and the thing we just opened up this little grate here, which leads to the next part. There's the pretty loading screen there, taking us to the inside of the mansion finally. And here we are in the sewer. Now you really get to hear the voice acting, and what I was talking about, that the person reading it obviously had no clue what the heck they were reading.
Resorting to those threats anymore. What? You'll have to speak up. The signal on this phone is very poor here. Not surprising, really. I'm down in the sewer region, at the furthest end of one of the darkest and remotest tunnels. Nobody will find me here. It's all very well for you, sitting snugly at home. I've been driven.
You'll also have to admit that some of the dialogue is very bizarre. Like this part here, I didn't really know what was going on until further into it. I thought he was talking to me at first, but it seems that he's talking to somebody on the phone.
Top dollar for it. I have been here long enough.
As we get to the end of this video here, let me just wrap it up a little bit and say that as point and click adventures go, this is standard fare, and it is a pretty good game. The story seems fairly intriguing, very Bioshockish, but it will, you know, keep you interested. And like most point and adventure games, they're just meant to be played at your leisure and figure out the puzzles within your own time. And from what I've heard, if you thought the first couple of puzzles were difficult, then the ones coming up are just something else.
What was that?
A lot of people enjoy the old style point and click games, so if that's what you're looking for, then this game might be for you. And I will leave you with this guy obviously getting killed here.
Maybe the person I saw nosing around outside.
This has been your host, Darkhosis, with the Gamer Down Game Reviews.
Back the way I
Expect
came
more
and
coming
leave via an
in the very near
alternative
future.
exit. Oh, wait. There appears to be someone or something else coming from behind me too. Coming from the chain door. Definitely not the person I saw outside. I can see it from here, growing nearer. Looks like some kind of light. Some very bright light.